from Virginia. We're creeking it. And this is a spot I used to dig many years ago. Well, not right here, but I'm not going to give it all away, but dug a lot of real out of this general area. And I got my first signal out of the creek. Pretty sure, I think it's a pewter canteen spout. The creek's probably making a lot of noise. I'm right here on a little shelf. And a couple years back, got a couple bullets right down through there. Didn't spend much time there. I got a signal, but I think I got a pewter canteen spout. It's soft and real good, about 67, 71 in that range. It's soft. Pretty sure it's a spout. Let's move on to the next target. I only have about an hour, so this is Earl. We're doing a little creek stomping today. Beautiful place. It's about 15 degrees cooler here than what it is outside, so talk to you all later. Well, it hasn't been long. Got my first bullet out of the creek. Man, I love the patina of these things. Bo, you're right, man. You can't beat a bullet comes out of the water, man. It's like a 58. Looks like a Williams regulation 58's been fired. Get the nose cast. Big wide heavy ring at the bottom. So I'm pretty sure it's a Williams regulation 58. And dug it right there out of the bank. Had a good strong 69-72 signal, which is what most of my bullets usually ring. Thing is sweet. This creek's got promise. Like I said, dug a heck out of this place no more than a quarter mile from here for about 3 years, and my first plate actually came from about 200 yards from where I'm standing right now. So very close to a mill run. I'm not going to tell you where exactly that's at, but there was some good views out there, and I got a Louisiana local puff back out of there, and a Maryland and an archaic point out of the same little spot. So we'll see what we can find in here. Like I said, I don't have much time, but this kind of confirms what I thought was going to be here, and I don't think anybody's ever hunted it. Believe that or not. This is all. Just got me a big old brass piece. It's either a coffin pull or a door pull or some kind of big old iron buckle. I don't think it's a buckle though. I think it's some kind of drawer pull or casket pull, man. I don't know. Got any ideas? Give me your thoughts. Right along the bank there, right next to my digger. And it was reading off pretty good though. I guess anything with the iron loop usually gives you some decent signals. It was broken a little bit, but nothing's deep in this creek. It's got a lot of calcium buildup, which I figured. It's a spring-fed creek. But nice old iron buckle, or not buckle, probably pull some type, casket, drawer. I don't know, man. Give me your thoughts. This is Earl. Okay, here's one for Bo. Bo's in the tracks. Here's a little baby deer track right beside of it. Looks like, I'm gonna guess, a raccoon. I'm not too sure, but he's all over the place. Right there's a real nice one. I think it's a raccoon. Possum maybe, I don't know. Those little baby deer tracks, and raccoon and deer must have been playing around. This is for you, Bo. This is a pretty cool print too. Later. Alright, just dug a coin. Pretty sure it's a stinking Lincoln, but this thing is just like putrefied with calcium, so I'll have to clean it up when I get home and hope it's something gem. It'd be nice if it's an Indian head, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a stinking Lincoln. Alright, this is Earl. Clean it up and hopefully get your follow up if I can. It's pretty ate up. Calcium and it's calcified all over the place. Alright guys. Alright guys, this is Earl from Virginia. This is going to be a really super quick, as Tariel Dig would say, the bounty wrap up. And here it is from the water dig I had at the beginning of the week. Just now getting a chance to look at it. I will say the one piece I thought it was a pewter canteen spout was nothing more than a piece of aluminum that was encased in calcium. When I cleaned it up, it was nothing but aluminum, so I gave it a chuck. But best find of the day is going to be the if this thing focuses. Best find of the day is going to be this Williams regulation 58 caliber fired. It's got the dimple top. Somewhere in there should be the seams, but it's got the wide base ring. It's a 3-ringer. It's a 58. It's fired. It was a creek find. That's the patina. I didn't even have to clean it up. Like Bo says, you can't beat the patina off a bullet, a lead bullet in a creek, even though it's got a lot of limestone in it. But there's that. I got two stinking Lincolns that are just fried beyond all recognition. And I tried to clean them up to get a date or anything, but they're beyond toast. They're just history. And that's what you get for the zinc money we got nowadays. Some kind of pull. It's a big one. It's about the size of my palm of my hand. Either pull or I'm not sure, man. You guys give me your feedback. Pretty sure it's some kind of a pull. It's a big old pull though, whatever it is. Big dresser pull or casket pull handle or whatever. There's a bunch of stuff in that creek. The creek is not in the original spot, I don't think. There's a sleuth run for a mill right near it. I think it was actually back about 25 yards originally. But there's some modern stuff mixed in there, and there's definitely war relics in there, all the way up to modern stuff. I found pipes and found a bracket off a motorcycle license plate and a couple other things. But there's stuff in there. I just only had about 45 minutes to dig, so I really didn't get much time in the creek. I want to go down creek, downstream a little bit ways where I want to get. I've been slightly in there where I was the other day, a couple of years, about 10 years back, 8 years back, when they were doing blasting for the housing development. They killed the creek for a little bit, and I got to dig it then, but some of it at least. So I want to go downstream a little bit. I haven't metered downstream. There's a potential to be a shell in that creek, an artillery shell, either a parrot or a reed. We found them on the fringes there years ago, and if I am the only one that's been in there, which I may or may not be, I don't know yet. I haven't detected it enough to know that yet. There's definitely potential to be an artillery shell in that creek, and I'll explain that later if one happens to pop up. But this is real. I'm just showing you what I got. And bounty ramp up, as Taro Digger would say. Y'all have a good one. And sorry, not much on the finds. I did, we'll say, did make American Digger magazine this month. I think July, August issue. If you get the American Digger magazine, looking just dug. The 2 bridle bits, I think the ones they showcased for me. The rare U.S. bit bosses. I found one, and then about 3 weeks later, I found the second one. There should be a matching set that was stripped off a bridle bit or bridle. And so I got that in an email the other day from Butch Holcomb. So that's pretty cool. Let's see you guys. Have a good one. Happy hunting. And get out there and do whatever you like doing best. Later. This is Earl.